unless you've walked the walk, nobody can say to you, I know how you feel. Because I've been there and I know that.
It's an amazing place that if people would just take the moment to come, they would see for themselves.
I feel like we should be expressing our appreciation to the Gathering Place.
Yeah, and I think that's a very good point. I second that.
Yeah, we've been blessed by the Gathering Place.
There are so few places in this world where one can come and feel good about being somewhere and being helped. And this is one of them. This is what makes it so special.
It's just amazing the gratitude you receive from referring someone to the Gathering Place.
It's just a sanctuary. It makes you feel that you're in a very, very special place and that you're safe and you're protected.
You couldn't go on any block and find somebody that hasn't been touched by cancer. And if they haven't been here, they certainly would love to come. And I think through continuing to spread the word of the services in this incredible place, more people will continue to be served by the Gathering Place. And hopefully those people that can will remember the Gathering Place in whatever way they can.
The programs here are just so amazing, and the outcome, and everyone that's ever walked through those doors has had an incredible experience with the Gathering Place.
The Gathering Place is unique. It's a Cleveland jewel. We've got so many between the orchestra, the art museum, the natural history. This ranks up there as one of Cleveland's jewels that we're fortunate to have. And when you go to any one of those other places, there's an admission cost. When you come here, it's free.
It's hard to know someone that hasn't been touched in their lives by cancer. And so it becomes a very passionate kind of involvement. And I think that the staff here and most of the volunteers I have found through the years are extremely passionate about this place.
I think the most important part is the spirit of the organization, the unbelievable support that they are administering, and the amount of different functions that the Gathering Place offers. It's just amazing to me how many people can be taken care of in their particular needs.
Because we both lost our sisters to cancer, and Kathy and I decided that we wanted to honor their lives by doing positive and meaningful work and to help people who are living with cancer. And we just decided what could be more wonderful, more positive, more meaningful than supporting the work of the Gathering Place.
I think it's probably the most special board, Ron and I don't know about Jill, but it's been the most special board I've ever served on. And it's because of the people that you're involved with, and it's because you see a reward, a personal reward, every time you walk in the door.
To have a place you can go to and can open your heart and with your fears and your concerns, and be able to have someone understand what you're going through is unbelievable.
I have a responsibility to keep supporting the Gathering Place. I give gratitude that we are able to give monetarily, because without funds, how do we do all of our services free of charge?
If you talk to anyone who's experienced a support group or one of our therapy programs, you would know how much it's touched their lives and helped their lives in this experience. And the more you see, the more it means to other people who see that this is someplace they'd like to donate to.
For those who are interested in donating money to the Gathering Place, I would, for one, tell you that you can be assured that the fiscal prudence is over the top. Everything is paid attention to in details as far as the money goes, and to date, I can only speak that, you know, if all you have to do is go to Eileen and see how it all evolved.
Since all money stay right in the community, and the size of the Gathering Place, any amount of money makes a difference. It's not going off into some multi-million-dollar or fundraising situation where they're paying CFOs and all of that. Any amount of money, no matter how small, I think helps the Gathering Place.
And we can see the results immediately. We can walk in it, we can sit in it, we can bring people here. You can see the results of all your support and your donations or whatever you can do. It's right in your own backyard.
Any organization, it can't run with one person or two people or 6 pillars. You need a ton of people to provide all the services, and you need a ton of people to come to get those services, and you need a lot of people who are willing to contribute financially to have the dollars that are needed to provide those services. So while we're pillars, and that's very nice, and we appreciate the recognition, it's everybody who's ever been involved with the Gathering Place and who will be involved in the Gathering Place that's going to continue to make this the superlative organization that it is.
The energy here is so calming. And I'll walk out the door and I'll say, thank you, God. I say, I give such gratitude for the Gathering Place.